Okay, we're going to give this a shot. Here we go. Woohoo! Real nice. Yeah, right there was where Katie was like just giddy as a child.
That was the first time she's ever flown anything.
I know, she was super, super happy. It was awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is great. I haven't flown in, God, probably 3 years.
Oh, wow. What a great way to get back into it, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
we're going to go shooting out over the edge here. This is one of Katie's favorite parts.
Yeah, this is cool.
She's like, ah!
Like it's going to drop off. How fast are we cruising at right now, roughly?
So,
like
I've lost my GPS, but typically today, I've been watching it, this would be probably about 56, 58. Oh, there's a bald eagle right below us.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
This would be about 58 miles per hour. What I told Katie is you guys are the social arm of the flight, so you have to do the waving.
Not a problem. So have you had any, you have any crazy flying stories?
Let's see. Well, I was telling Katie, I'm afraid of heights. She couldn't believe me, but I'm like, yeah, it's true. And when I bought this thing, it was down in San Diego, and the guy's like, are you going to trailer it home? How are you going to get it home? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Dude, how long did that take? A couple days?
It took 3 days. I would fly from 4 o'clock in the morning till about 9. Are you interested in flying this thing?
Sure.
All right. So what I want you to do is shadow me. You're going to take this thing right here and that one,
okay.
And I'm just going to kind of demonstrate how this works. Now, you and I are a couple fat guys here. I mean, you're strong, I'm fat, but we weigh a lot, and so this airplane requires a lot of lift.
Okay.
So I've got the bar pushed kind of forward, but generally speaking, I don't have to push it out this much forward.
Okay.
But if we want to turn that way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the bar in just a little bit, and I'm going to pull our weight that way, right?
Okay.
And you can see it doesn't take much, and then once I'm turning, I push out so that we can level the turn.
Okay.
And now I want to go back, I just do the reverse, right? I just shift our weight the other direction. And so if I want to go that way, you know, I'll pull the bar in just a hair and start to push our weight that way. And then I'm going to push out, and now we're in a level turn. So I'm going to level the wings here. Now I'm going to turn the controls over to you. So I'm going to take my hand off. It's your aircraft right now. But go ahead and turn us that way to the left. So you'd want to shift the weight to the left, right?
Oh.
There you go. There you go. And now kind of push out just a little bit, just a hair. That's awesome. We're level. This is beautiful. And now watch how stable this thing is. Go ahead and take your hands off the controls.
Oh, wow.
It'll just stay here in a turn.
Wow. That's really cool.
All right. So, why don't you turn us to the right? Do a similar kind of turn thing. And then push up just, oh, yeah, you got it perfect. Actually, just push out just a hair. There you go. What'd you think?
It's pretty cool. It takes a heck of a lot more effort than I was assuming it did.
You know, and I think that part of that is the fact that you're back there holding it like this, whereas I'm up here, I'm in a much more comfortable position.
Got it.
I'm imagining, although I haven't done it yet, but I'm imagining from your spot, it's a lot more work.
It seems pretty hard, yeah.
All right, why don't you turn us up the canyon? You see the canyon over there?
Yeah.
That's Kelly Canyon. We're going to go fly that guy.
Oh, I was going to going to say, where does this canyon go? Does it just go up here in dead end, or does it keep going?
Nope. This road will come up and go over. We'll explore this a little bit. And then there's RV camping sites over there. But this is Kelly Ski Resort right here.
Oh, wow.
This is actually where I learned how to ski.
So are you from this area and then moved to Oregon for a little bit and came back? Is that what happened?
Exactly. So I was born and raised here, and then I took a job with Nike, and that's what moved me out to Oregon. I know Phil Knight. He's a nice guy. He's the kind of guy, he's worth billions of dollars, and he just comes into the cafeteria. He's got his own little table, and he's got his own little parking spot. But if you catch him between those places, he's always happy to talk, and offered to carry my bag one time while I was asking him some questions. Super, super nice guy.
That's cool.
So yeah, this is the little ski resort where I learned how to ski when I was like 14 years old.
Wow. What do you do now?
I do software development stuff. We were living in Oregon, and all my family's here, and I was kind of interested in my kids being around my parents and being around their cousins. So we'd been kind of thinking about moving back, but I didn't know how I was going to make that work because there's no technology here, or so I thought. And it had been on our minds for like 5 years. And then this guy called me one day, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I've got the perfect job for your career, but it's in a weird place. It's in Idaho Falls, Idaho. Would you ever move there?" I'm like, I like buzzing guys.
Oh, yeah.
Out here. And so he was asking us a ridiculously low number, and I offered him $5,000 less, and his response was, "No, I know what I got." I'm like, "Okay, we'll pay it."
Except one last year. The last one closed in end of October. And I have one 9,000 square foot mixed use building I've got for sale now that hopefully I'll get in the contract pretty quick. But the commercial market's not constitutional. It's a private contract between two parties.
We were really worried about that because they did something in like that in Portland. You can imagine all the how liberal they are out there.
Yeah.
And they did a moratorium. They did a thing where if a tenant claimed COVID loss, then you couldn't evict them, and they couldn't be forced to leave. And so we were right in the middle of that when we were trying to sell our Oregon home, and we had rented it for 1 year. But thankfully, our tenants were just super cool about it. They're like, "Yeah, we'll move out." I was like worried they were going to be like, "Yeah, we got COVID." So would you like to try this maneuver that I did with Katie called a wing over?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, it was a little more dramatic with Katie. The problem I'm having is with our weight, it's hard to get the nose to come up as much.
Yeah.
Because all the weight's in the back. Just kidding.
Sorry, man.
I'm kidding.
I gotta say, I'm kind of digging this little powered hang glider.
You're gonna have to get one, dude.
This is cool.
Now this one is like I said, it's a light sport aircraft, so you could actually fly this with a sport rating. If you want to be into something where you don't even need a license, you'd have to go to an ultralight, which you said you've been into one of those. Sport ratings aren't bad. You have certain limitations, but some of those limitations are baked into the design, like you can't take more than one passenger, and you can't fly at night. But who cares, right?
Right. Well, I think I'll probably just pull the trigger and get my pilot's license at some point.
You should.
Yeah.
the other day, and there were these powered paraglider guys. So they have the paraglider, and then they've got a big parachute or big fan on their back.
My 28-foot Class C. Minutes from here?
Well, it's in Idaho Falls, which by car is about 25 minutes.